Welcome back, children. In how many ways can the letters of the word permutations be arranged if the words starts with P and end with S? Vowels are all together. The last one, there are always 4 letters between P and S. So look at the first one. In how many ways can the letters of the word permutations be arranged if the word starts with P and end with S? So in permutation, how many letters are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There are 12 letters in the given word. In which T appears how many times? 2 times. That is, one letter repeats 2 times. Now, in this question, the words start with P and end with S. There are total 12 letters. The first is P, no change in the first letter, it is always P, and the last is S. So first place we can fill in by only one way, it is always P, and last letter S, that is also filled in by one way. Now we have remaining 10 places and 10 letters. So how many ways we can arrange those 10 places? So the first question is, word starts with P and end with S. So first and last place we can fill in by only one way. The remaining place, you have to think only about the remaining places. That is, there are 10 places and 10 objects, but in 10 T appears 2 times. Okay. So required number of words. Number of words is equal to 10 places. We can arrange in 10 factorial ways, isn't it? Then T appears 2 times, so we have to write by 2. Number of permutations of n objects. If P objects are of the same kind, then what we have to write? Factorial n by factorial P. The same way, 10 factorial by 2 factorial. Why 10 factorial? Total there are 12 letters, but the first subdivision is starting with P, words starting with P and ending with S. So first and last place always P and S, no change in that. So those 2 places we can fill in by only one way. So 1 into 1. Then remaining 10 places we can fill like 10 into 9 into 8 into 7, like that. That is same as 10 factorial, and T appears 2 times, so by 2 factorial. Now we have to calculate this. What is value of this? That is 2 factorial into 3 into 4 into 5 into 8 9 into 10. And you have to calculate. Its value is 1814400. Okay. Now the second one, vowels are all together. Second case, vowels are all together. In this word permutations, how many vowels are there? E, U, A, I, O. So there are 5 vowels. These 5 vowels occur together. So wherever we can change, total there are 12 letters. We can arrange in different ways. Okay, but the vowels always occur together. So you have to consider these 5 vowels as a single letter. Okay, so there are 5 vowels. All the vowels are here: A, E, I, O, U. Okay, all the 5 vowels are here. So there are 5 vowels and they have to occur together. Question is like that, vowels occur together and they have to occur together. So consider these 5 vowels as a single letter. Vowels as a single letter. Okay. So this a single letter. This single letter with remaining how many letters? Total 12 letters are there. 5 are vowels. So 12 minus 5 is 7. So 7 plus this one is a single letter. So this single letter with remaining 7 letters. Remaining 7 letters can be. So total how many letters are there? 7 plus 1, 8 letters. Okay. Can be counted as 8 letters. Is this clear? The question is vowels occur together. In that way, how many words we can frame? Okay. So vowels occur together means this A, E, I, O, U, there are 5 vowels in the given word. That considered as a single letter. So that single letter with the remaining 7 letter, total is now 8 letters. Now these 8 letters, in how many ways we can arrange? Now these 8 letters, of which T 2 times are there, of which 2 T's can be arranged in arranged in 8 factorial by 2 factorial ways. Is this clear? Total we have 12 letters in which 5 are vowels. These 5 considered as a single letter. So 12 minus 5 is 7. 12 minus 5 is 7. 7 plus this single letter is 8. So we have now only 8 letters. That 8 letters we can arrange in 8 factorial ways, but T occurs 2 times. So by 2 factorial. Okay. Now this is about the other letters, remaining letters. Now what about this A, E, I, O, U? Here we can change the letter position of the letters. Not always A, E, I, O, U form. We can write E, A, I, O, U or I, A, O, U, E like that. So in that box there are 5 letters. That 5 letters how can we arrange? We can arrange the first place. That means there are 5 places. The first we can arrange in 5 ways, second place 4 ways, 3 ways, 2 ways like that. That is 5 factorial ways we can arrange these vowels. Okay. So corresponding to these 8 factorial by 2 factorial arrangements, we can arrange vowels. We can arrange vowels A, I, O, U in 5 factorial ways. How we get 5 factorial? 5 vowels. So 5 places, 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. And here all are, there is no repetition. All are distinct, all vowels are distinct. So no need of by. Okay. So this vowels we can arrange in like this. The remaining letters we can arrange in like this. Now we need the total. So you have to multiply. Therefore, the required number of arrangements is equal to 8 factorial by 2 factorial into 5 factorial. Now we have to calculate this. So 8 factorial by 2 factorial, 2 factorial into 3 into 4 into 5 into 6 into 7 into 8 by 2 factorial into 5 factorial is 120. Now we can multiply. So this is equal to 2419,266. Okay. So once again children, the second part is vowels occur together. So first you have to consider the word, how many letters are there, in which how many vowels are there. There are 12 letters in which 5 are vowels. Vowels considered as a single letter. So that single letter plus the remaining 7 letters count as 8 letters. So now in our hand there are only 8 letters that we can arrange in 8 factorial ways. All letters we have to use, that's why 8 factorial ways in which t occurs 2 times. So by 2 factorial. Now what about the vowels? That we consider as a single unit, single letter, but there are 5 vowels. That 5 vowels we can arrange in 5 factorial ways. So the required number of words is 8 factorial by 2 factorial into that 5 factorial. Okay. Now the last part is, there are always 4 letters between P and S. Between P and S there are always 4 letters. So how to do that? You have to consider all the possibilities. P and S, in between P and S there must be 4 letters. So if P is in the first place, then S must be in which place? If P is in the first place, then in between P and S 4 places. Okay, so S here. If P is in the first place, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6th place. S must be in 6th place. Okay. Then S in the 6th place. Now if P is in the second place, in permutation there are 12 places. So S in the 7th place. Now if P is in the third place, S in the 8th place. If P is in the 4th place, then S in the 9th place. Now if P is in the 5th place, then S is in the 10th place. And if P is in the 6th place, S in the 11th place. And if P is in the 7th place, S in the 12th place. So only 12 letters are there, 12 places are there. So if P is in the 7th place, S is in the last place. Okay. So in this way, how many ways we can arrange P and S? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 ways. Okay. Then We can change S in these places and P is in these places. That is also okay. In the question it is given in between P and S there must be 4 places. And it is not given the P is in the P first and S next. It is not like that. So we can change the position of S and P. Okay. So therefore we can arrange P and S. The letters P and S in how many different ways? In 14 ways. Okay, how do you get 14? In 7 ways. If P is in the first place, S is in the 6th place, like that. Here we have 7 ways. Then we can interchange the places of P and S. So total there are 14 ways for arranging P and S. Now what about the other letters? Remaining we have 10 more letters. Remaining 10 letters we can arrange in how many ways? Remaining 10 letters we can arrange in how many ways? 10 factorial ways, but T appears twice. 10 factorial by 2 factorial ways. Okay. Therefore, required number of words or required number of arrangements is equal to, I will write the bracket, T appears 2 times. Now we have to multiply these two. 14 into this 14 ways for only P and S. The other letters we can arrange it 10 factorial by 2 factorial. So 14 into 10 factorial by 2. So 7 into 10 factorial. So we have to multiply that. That answer is 25401, then 600. Next one, in how many of the distinct permutations of the letters in Mississippi do the 4 I's not come together? 4 I's not come together. So in the last question vowels occur together. This is just opposite of that. Okay. So first we can find in how many arrangements these I's, 4 I's come together. Then we can subtract that value from the total. Okay. So total number of permutations we can find. How many letters are in this Mississippi? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 letters are there. There are 11 letters in the given word. In which S 4 times, I 4 times and P 2 times, of which S appears 4 times, I also 4 times and P 2 times. 2 times. So what is the total number of permutations? Okay. So total number of permutations is equal to, permutation means it's arrangements. Total number of permutations using these 11 letters. Is equal to 11 factorial by s 4 times, that you have to write in the denominator, I 4 times and p 2 times. So into 2. This is the total number of permutations. Now we have to find the permutations in which I occur together. Okay. So now we have to consider this 4I as a single letter. Consider 4 I's as a single letter. This single letter with the remaining, how many letters? Remaining, total we have 11 letters. So 11 minus 4 is 7. Remaining 7 letters can be counted as, how many letters? 7 plus 1, 8 letters. Okay. Therefore, these 8 letters can be arranged in how many ways we can arrange these 8 letters? 8 factorial by, so here we are not considering this I. I separately. The remaining we have 8 letters. In this 8 letters, I as a single unit. So now we don't count that I part. 8 factorial by S 4 times and P 2 times. Okay. Then into, what about the I part? So these 8 letters can be arranged in 8 factorial by 4 factorial into 2 factorial. Then corresponding to these arrangements we have we have now 4I as a single unit. Okay, that's why we don't count that I here. Here we just consider S and P only. I as a single unit, this as a single unit. But together with this arrangement, now we have to consider about I. There are 4 I's. These 4 I we can arrange in 4 factorial ways, but all the letters are same. I repeats 4 times, so it is 4 factorial by 4 factorial. Okay. Suppose instead of I, if something else, suppose we have like this. About vowels, in some word, if there are 4 E's and 1 I, then if we consider vowels as a single unit, then after writing like this arrangements, corresponding to each of these arrangements we have how we arrange these 5 letters. 5 factorial by E 4 times. So 4 you have to write. But here it is I. All 4 are I. So corresponding to these arrangements we have 4 factorial by 4 factorial arrangements of what? I. Okay. So corresponding to these arrangements we can arrange 4 I's as 4 factorial by 4 factorial ways. That is same as 1. Okay. So if you don't write this part, then also it's correct, because here 4 places are there and I repeats 4 times. Oh, that cancel. Okay. So this much is enough. But in some question you have to do this. That's why I am writing this. Okay. Therefore, the number of permutations, number of arrangements in which 4 i's together is equal to 8 factorial by 4 factorial into 2 factorial into this, but that will cancel. Okay. Now what we require, the number of permutations in which 4 i's not come together. So we have to subtract the total number of permutations minus this. Therefore, required number of arrangements. Number of arrangements or permutations is equal to total number, that is 11 factorial by 4 factorial, 4 factorial, 2 factorial minus 8 factorial by this we can cancel. Okay. Now we have to simplify. Take common outside. 8 factorial we can take out, 4 factorial, 2 factorial. When we take 8 factorial outside, 11 factorial is 9 into 10 into 11. Then 1 4 factorial minus 1. Okay. You have to simplify this. Calculation little bit difficult. Have to calculate. So the value is 33,810, 33,810. That is the answer. Okay. So once again children, in Mississippi the question is how many distinct permutations of the letters in Mississippi do the 4 i's not come together? So what we do is, first you have to find total permutation, count the total letters by, if any letter repeats, that you have to write in the denominator. So total 11 letters by 4s, 4i and 2p. So 4 factorial, 4 factorial, 2 factorial. Now we consider all the 4 i's as together as a single letter. So this single letter with the remaining 7 letters count as, that will be, there will be 8 letters. These 8 letters we can arrange in 8 factorial ways, and in that 8 letters there are 4s and 2p, that in the denominator. Then corresponding to these arrangements, what happened in the single letter? There are 4 letters, 4 places that we can arrange in 4 factorial ways, and I, all letters are same, that is by 4 factorial. So that cancel. So this gives the number of permutations in which 4 i's together. But we need just opposite of that, just complement of that. So you have to subtract from the total. Okay. In how many ways can the letters of the word assassination be arranged so that all s are together? Here together, not together, no, together. So how many, first you have to count how many letters, how many s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So there are 13 letters. There are 13 letters, of which A how many times? A appears 3 times. S 4 times. Then N is there, and N appears 2 times. 2 times. Okay. Now all s together. How many s are there? 4. 4 s are there. Okay. So consider 4s. Okay, as a single letter. this single letter with remaining how many letters? Remaining 13 minus 4 is 9. Remaining 9 letters will be counted as how many letters? 9 plus 1, 10 letters. Okay. So now we have 10 letters. These 10 letters we can arrange in ten factorial by, so here don't count S, the other letters. 10 factorial by A how many times? 3 times, N 2 times. Okay. Now corresponding to each of these arrangements, we can arrange we can arrange 4s in how many ways? 4 factorial by 4 factorial ways. Therefore, required number of arrangements or permutations or words is equal to factorial 10 by 3 factorial into 2 factorial into 4 factorial by, is there any other letter also? I 2 times, I didn't write I 2 times children. N appears 2 times, I appears 2 times. Okay, so here 2 factorial also. A 3 times, S 4 times, N 2 times and I 2 times. So in the last into 2 factorial into how many S? 4s. So this is 1. Now calculate 10 factorial by 3 factorial into 2 factorial into 2 factorial. Okay. So that value is 200. 1,51,200. That is the next one. How many 6-digit numbers can be formed from the digits 0, 1, 3, 5, 7 and 9 which are divisible by 10 and no digit is repeated? How many 6-digit numbers? So 6 places are there and divisible by 10. So last place must be 0. Here we have 0. So unit place we can fill in by how many ways? Unit place can be filled in by one way. We can write only 0 in the last place. That is one way. Okay. Then remaining 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 places and how many digits? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 objects. And we have to use the 5 objects at the same time. Okay. The remaining 5 places can be filled in by 5 objects. We have to use n objects r at a time. 5p 5 ways. That is 5 factorial ways. or you can take 5 into, in that way also possible, 3 into 2 into 1. Okay. Therefore, required number of 6-digit numbers is equal to 120. Okay. 5p5 into 1, that is 5 factorial itself, that is equal to 120.